Hi there, I'm Martin Dennison, a learning and development professional. I've built this presentation in Adobe Captivate to enable you to have a look at some of my previous work. To have a look, why don't you click on one of these icons here and take a look at some of my previous work from other organisations. Bear in mind, because they're from other organisations, please respect their IP, but nevertheless, I really hope you enjoy it. So, have a go.
He's higher than the treetops in the...
Oh, I'm sick of this! I ain't being stuck with the kids no more. I've had enough. It's time for men's revenge. I'm heading down to the beach and I'm taking the men with me. What are we going to do down there, Dave? Heaps! Cool! Yep, we'll be swimming, we'll have barbecues, we'll go surfing, fishing, exploring. Footy? You bet! The three things we ain't having. No women, no kids, no veggies. And we'll be feasting on the Word of God.
Tell them the price, Dave.
Just bring $50 with you on the 22nd and 23rd of November.
There is a green hill far away, outside a city wall, where our dear Lord was crucified, who died to save us all.
Hi, I'm Mel. Well, like I said, I grew up in a Christian family. From the time that I was born, before I was born, I was going to church in my mum's tummy.
Jesus loves the little children. Oh, the children of the world. They're like black and white, there's the pressure in their soul. Jesus loves the little children of the world.
I started getting involved in ministry and serving, and I realised that it wasn't good enough just to know that my parents trusted Jesus. I had to know that that was something that I believed in as well. And when I realised that, it started to change the way that I lived my life. My husband Chris is the youth minister here, and so it was about 18 months ago when we were looking for a new church for Chris to work for. This church came across the radar.
My name's Chris Holding, and I'm looking forward to partnering with you in 2010. I became a Christian when I was a teenager, when one of my friends invited me along to church. I heard that Jesus' sacrifice on the cross paid for my sin, and that through forgiveness I can be reconciled with God. My wife's name's Mel, and we've been married for almost 2 years.
Hello.
Mel and I are really looking forward to joining you guys in 2010. You know, Rouse Hill offers so many opportunities. There's young and old families, heaps of young people, and heaps of people that don't know that there's a God out there who loves them and wants to be in a relationship with them.
We have a Bible study on Wednesday nights at our house called Transit. That's a group for year 10 to uni age teenagers, and they come to our house, we have dinner together and do a Bible study, and that's always really fun. Friday nights we have youth group, and I do junior infinity and have a discipleship group, discussion group on Friday nights with the year 7, 6, 7, 8 girls. Depending on who's there, depends who's in the group, and that's always really encouraging. It's been awesome to see someone growing in their faith over the last 6 months. And
Finally see that you're right there beside me. I am not my own, for I have been made new. Please don't let me go. I desperately need you. I come on my knees to lay down before you, bringing all that I am, longing only to know you.
Personally, I feel that I have a fairly busy lifestyle. I'm a father of 4 kids, ranging between the ages of 12 and 17, so there's a lot of school activity and sporting activity that is involved with being a father of 4 kids. In addition to that, I run a transport business that runs 24/7. I run about 40 staff in that business, so that keeps me on my toes. I have, I think, a reasonably busy lifestyle.
Sing to you, and my praises make your home to my audience of one.
On average, I'd like to spend 15 to 20 minutes each morning, personal devotion, generally reading. Prayer, one of the greatest resources that I've been able to find of late, which has really helped me, is actually on my phone. It's a Bible reading app, which basically prompts me every day to read 3 to 4 chapters. You have various plans that you can choose on this application.
Okay, so this is the Bible app that I'm talking about. Push the button, comes up with the front screen. I'm currently picked a plan which is called the Bible in a Year. Click on that, and it should bring up tomorrow's date, because I've read this morning, 18th of the 7th, and that's the 4 chapters that it prompts me to read tomorrow.
I work part-time. I also go to a Bible study, and I do church on Sunday as well. I'm also a stay-at-home mum with 2 young children under 4, and basically looking after the home and making sure that we're all fed and we've got clean clothes and the house is a reasonable state. That pretty much keeps me busy most of the week. The thing that I try and do is when I go to work, I'll listen to the Bible on CD. So I spend an hour and a half travelling to and from work, so I can listen to the Bible pretty much the whole time. When I do Bible
has become my great reward. To see your kingdom come and your will be done. I only desire to be yours, Lord, and yours alone. You speak and say the words that no one else will ever say. Love, love like the world we know is over in a day. I'm gonna show you love in every language. I'm gonna speak the words that need no form. I'm gonna give you what you never had before. Language, I'm gonna speak the words that need no form. I'm gonna give you what you never had.
ESL is a wonderful ministry. It's an outreach to those that are isolated because of their lack of understanding of our language. And just to be able to place value and worth and significance on people by helping them to understand our language and our country and other things, and just to love them and accept them for who they are right now is a wonderful opportunity to be Christ to people without even trying.
You volunteer baptism with fire or water? Water. Easy. We have a couple who came from Iran, and they were introduced to Jesus and were given a Bible in their own language. They've since returned to Iran with a Bible, with knowledge of the gospel, and loving God as He's presented in the Bible. They'll be coming back again later this year, so that's really exciting.
Hi, my name is Tiffany. I'm a nursing student. I have been in the class about 3 times, but I found the people there are very nice. So I love to come to this English class to practice my English, to make some new friends. That's fantastic.
There is a green hill far away, without a city wall, where our dear Lord is crucified, who died to save us all.
Jesus is number one, right at the top where He belongs. Who He is and what He's done make Jesus number one. Jesus is number one.
Well, I've learned that Jesus has done lots of miracles, and that there's not only different things in the Bible that relate to Jesus, that everything, it's just pointing to Jesus.
I learned about we run a race and we have to keep trying all the time, just like the Ephesians did, and they eventually won the race and didn't get tangled up in their sin.
Can you still run?
I've learned that God is everywhere, no matter where we go. So if we go into space, or we go underground, or we go on a holiday away from our house and we didn't in the Bible, so anywhere we go, God will be there.
Well, no, I'm too old to run, but I could still run with Jesus.
I learned that Abraham prayed to God to have a baby. I learned God loves you.
That we should have the faith of a child.
Come on, Jesus number one. Jesus number one. Jesus number one. Jesus number one. Yeah.
I'm Trish. So I grew up in a Catholic house. My dad was quite a strong Catholic, of a big Catholic family. We went to Catholic schools, but never really practiced anything else apart from what we did at school. My dad would go to church every Sunday, and as a family we'd only go Christmas Eve. And it wasn't really I never really did anything. I never had a relationship with Jesus, I wouldn't say. I just, went to religion at school and church at Christmas. And it wasn't till I met my husband Steve that he started talking about Jesus and his relationship and his church, and it kind of gave me those light bulb moments where everything started to make sense. So things that I'd heard Christian in September 2010, sorry. And so since then, I quit my teaching job in a government school and I now work at Rouseville Anglican College, and it is so exciting to go to work and to share my love for Jesus with the students and to talk to them about that. It's great to be able to speak with them and have them ask you questions freely, not kind of under the carpet so no one else knows, and it's encouraged to have those conversations. I've just had a baby, Quinn, 5 months ago nearly, and to bring him up to know and serve the Lord is just so exciting, and to pray with him and pray for him, it's great.
And then I kind of fell away from church when I was in probably late high school. I just found that it wasn't really connecting with me. I just didn't really get anything out of the sermons, and I just kind of dropped away. I then, soon after that, I met Tammy, and even sooner after that, Tammy was pregnant, and we had some stresses there, or a couple of struggles. They were a good bunch of guys, however they were on to the more social side of things, so they would do some party drugs every weekend. And whilst I initially didn't get into that, one thing led to another, and I was doing that kind of social all-night partying thing pretty much on a weekly basis, certainly on a fortnightly basis soon after that. When we decided to get married, she gave me a hard and fast rule, which was either I come to church and start changing my life, or we don't get married at all. Everything that I do is with him in mind, and I can be the leader of my family and also help with the kids as they grow up, and show them that with Jesus and knowing about him, that really is the way to salvation, and less about your. It's really through Tammy and through God's love and the fellowship that I've had with the guys at church, and through growth groups especially. It's been really, really helpful for me that I've come to know God, and that I'm able to in other ways, in small ways, help others, be it in conversations at work or just with friends. Occasionally my basketball team might come up there, which it has done a few times, and I've tried to tell them about what Jesus is doing for my life, and it's had some good outcomes there. And so, through God's love, I'm a free man.
In 2002, my mum was diagnosed with breast cancer, and I was in year 12. 2 years later, I met David and was welcomed into the West family. Patsy, David's mum, always invited me to church, however, I politely declined these offers. It was when my mum became more ill that I finally took Patsy up on the offer, knowing I couldn't handle my situation alone. In 2006, my mum passed away, and I again turned to God. Although at times I was angry and frustrated at how he had taken my mum from me, it was he who I could pray to when I felt I couldn't tell anyone else how I was feeling. I also discovered the song Home is Heaven from coming to church.
I wanna spend my days in your presence, Lord, bow before your throne. In the house of God is where I find my peace. That's where I find my home is heaven. One day, Lord, I will live in your thoughts. You find me and worship at your
this brought me much comfort knowing that Mum was home in heaven, as luckily my mum had accepted God as her Lord and Saviour, thanks to one of my cousins who was spending a lot of time visiting Mum and praying with her before she died. After Mum, David and I were also baptised in water before we got married and are working every day to follow God's plan for our lives. And since becoming a Christian, God has given me the opportunity to talk about Jesus Christ with family and friends, and I'm proud to say that my brother has since become a Christian and also married a Christian woman, and I can see God working in them and their relationship.
Your love is all I need so desperately. I have to your faith. I know you hear my every cry, the petition that I made, yeah.
Oh, scene 3. Okay. Scene 3. Scene 3. Oh, come on. Okay.
Hey Alyssa, what do you think of that talk on Sunday at church?
Oh yeah, I thought it was okay. Oh, hang on, sorry, I'm getting a call. Oh, hi Sarah. Yeah, I was really interested in playing netball. Yeah. So like, when's it on? Oh, Sundays. Oh, that's okay. I'll just go to church like in the evening or something. It'll be fine. Yeah, no, sign me up. I'm there. Okay, cool. Bye. Yeah, I thought it was like really interesting and like, yeah. Oh, sorry, I'm getting another call. Hi Steph. Yeah, I was wondering if I could pick up some more hours at work. Yeah, oh, you want me to work on Sunday night? I'm not sure if I can or not. Double pay. Double pay, yeah, okay. If it's double pay, like I'm sure, like whatever I'm doing on Sunday night, double pay is more important. I really need the money. Yeah, okay, cool. Well, I'll see you on Sunday then. Okay, bye.
Ever saw a bird go hungry, singing in the breeze?
Last one, promise. Scene 4.
Wait.
Pause.
Okay. I need silence on the set. Alright, go.
Scene 4.
I'm sown in rocky places, there I will abide.
Hey Alyssa, what do you think about the talk on Sunday? Yeah, I thought it was so interesting. I was just amazed at everything that Jesus had done for me. And I was just thinking, I was sitting there in church and I was like, you know what? I just really need to tell people about this. Like, Jesus is so good and he's done so much for me. Like, everyone needs to know about this. So like tomorrow I'm going to go to school and I'm just going to be like telling everyone about Jesus and being like, Jesus this, Jesus that, Jesus this. It's just going to be all about Jesus because like he's what's most important. That's awesome. Yeah.
Taking root in my Lord Jesus. In the day now has only begun.
Click here. Remember when Hyperion was first implemented into the university?
Hi, Emma and Dennison. Welcome to Hug TV.
Well, even though it was really good, we still took on some of your ideas and added different things in and increased its functionality, and we gave it a different look and feel. Hi, I'm Martin Dennison, and welcome to Hug TV. And now we're about to undergo a major change with the introduction of Hyperion System 9. Hi, I'm Martin Dennison, and welcome to Hug TV.
Are actually performing. We have the web layer, and that's where the people actually access the system, so it comes through the web layer. And we have some load sharing and some balancing as far as that server is concerned, just to make sure that if one server goes down, we don't lose availability to the system. So we've got some redundancy built in at most of the layers, and that's why we've built this system to then be more sustainable as far as availability is concerned. At the next layer, we have the application layer. Again, we have a number of servers in there, basically for load sharing and for redundancy. We move down to what we call a shared services area, and that's where the core services of Hyperion reside. Again, it's reasonably complex to get all these correct. If we don't, and I think through some of our testing, we had to do some sort of manipulation of some of those servers and services to make sure that we got the right performance. And then down the back end, we have all the database servers. And that's
really excited about Hyperion.
As I'm concerned, I mainly use intelligence only. So when I log on to the system with 9 in the screen, it looks different, but as a user's point of view, there is no major changes. I still find the report in pretty much the same way. But I know there will be more changes to come, and I'm waiting for that.
What I like about System 9 is I believe that it's faster than the System 8. It's very fast. I like the way the navigation and the appearance.
What do I like about System 9? I don't use System 9, but I love the trainer.
Well, it's been an exciting journey, hasn't it, as we've considered the history of Hyperion coming into the University of Sydney, when it was first implemented, and all the work that went on behind the scenes prior to that actually being implemented for the first time. The continued time of where we've taken on board people's ideas and different thoughts, and we've improved its performance. And now the work that's behind System 9 finally being implemented into the university, and where this is going to take us. Of course, there's going to be a little bit more work required for us behind the scenes as we take you into the future, and I can't help but think about what the future might hold. Hi, I'm Martin Dennison, and welcome to Hug TV. Hi guys, it's Marty here from the AMCA. Did you know that in the commercial air conditioning industry, one of the most common types of accidents occurs around the eyes? Even though your company may have spent thousands or even millions of dollars just to make sure you're safe and protected while you work, it's easy to assume that we won't get hurt and that we're like Superman or something. Think about it, we've always been warned about the importance of eye safety, whether we're in the sun, on the road, sitting too close to the television, or squinting while at the computer. This isn't gonna do your eyes much good either. I remember just being absolutely mesmerised by my son when I had my first newborn. Man, I was just blown away by the fact that he had brand new eyes. As I've got older, my eyes have got blurrier, and after a long day at work, I find my eyes are always red from tiredness and just the stress of it all. Have you noticed in some older people, their eyes start to turn to shades of yellow and grey? Eventually, they just won't work anymore. So the eye is very delicate compared to our tough exterior skin. It's very soft and squishy. Alan, what led you to take this initiative?
It was following the examination of statistics and incidents relating to eye injuries for the period July through to December 2008 that
It's easy to wear the correct PPE today. You don't have to wear the daggy glasses of yesterday, because now there is a complete range of safety glasses available which are really quite fashionable and trendy.
I'm a model, you know what I mean, and I do my little turn on the catwalk. Yeah, on the catwalk, yeah, I shake my little touch on the catwalk.
If you're watching this program as part of a toolbox talk, then I want to show you some questions you might want to discuss amongst yourselves. Just pause the video when they appear. But first, I want to show you possibly the worst eye accident ever. Brace yourself, as the following scene is not really for the queasy, and if you have a weak stomach, I recommend that you sit down now. Amazingly, the person you are about to see survived this accident back in the year 1991. Okay guys, look, here's the questions to discuss. See you next time on AMCA TV, but until then, take care of yourselves and your mates. Dennison, the Learning and Development Manager for AMCA New South Wales. You've probably seen me in previous episodes of AMCA TV, including the eye safety video. If not, get in touch and I'll show you how. But AMCA TV is really just the first phase undertaken in our exciting new production house learning strategy. We are now about to go into our second phase where AMCA is going virtual. That is, we are now undertaking a major e-learning rollout through our new learning management system that all members can enjoy. Today, we are going to look at some of the benefits of heading in this direction.
Right here, right now, 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 right here, right now.
I'm an expert when it comes to the tools and the sheet metal, but I really need help in knowing how to make my business more profitable and how to make the office function better from day to day. But I can't afford to get face-to-face training, and most of all, I don't have the time. I know, the AMCA can help.
I've got to give a presentation on how the finances are going, but I don't really know how to generate reports in Excel or how to make interesting presentations with PowerPoint. I know, the AMCA can help.
My boss doesn't give me opportunities to grow and learn more skills. I hate this place. There is no future for me here. I may as well leave. I know. The AMCA can help.
AMCA New South Wales has now developed a website that is ready to use right now.
Right now, right here, 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 right now.
It has a huge number of courses available at really good prices. For example, manual handling. A half-day course can cost you up to $300 of face-to-face training. But with AMCA Online, it'll only take about an hour and cost $55 or even less for members.
The City Forecast. Press the play button to find out how City staff are weathering their current system setup and the forecast for how things will be in the near future.
Depending on your role in the city organisation, your day may start with a slight morning fog as you try to recall the appropriate passwords to open the various systems you need. Customers start to arrive, or maybe they call you, and as the heat increases, you may start to sweat as you're still logging on, looking like you've experienced light showers, unable to provide the best customer service. Although things look mostly cloudy, on some days there is a chance of mostly sunny periods coming as a rainbow begins to appear.
The City Rainbow and your job role. Press the green on button to hear a special message from Mr. Julian Potter. After the video, click on Next to continue.
Thank you for taking the time to do this e-learning module, an introduction to the Rainbow project. Rainbow is a key enabler to enable us to achieve our vision, our purpose and our strategy. Our vision is to become the financial service provider of choice for the affluent, emerging affluent, globally minded consumer. Our strategy, enabling us to do that, is to create a simple, rewarding, high quality and integrated banking and investing proposition for our target market. Rainbow is the platform that will enable us to do that. From an internal perspective, we get a 360-degree view of the customer's relationship, enabling us to better market to the customer, true understanding of the breadth of relationship they have with us and in a way that they can better use our services. A needs-based selling approach that will enable us to contact the customer on a timely basis with relevant offers. We'll be sitting on a global common platform. That enables us to take true benefit of our global scale. Imagine that, the power of City globally delivered to the local marketplace competing against the local competitors. At the centre of the 360-degree view is Eclipse, your gateway into the Rainbow platform. The feedback on Eclipse as the centre of our 360-degree view of the customer has been absolutely fantastic. And I hope you find that this enables you to manage your customers and your work substantially better than you have in the past. I hope you enjoy completing this e-learning module as it teaches you and provides more information into the Rainbow project.
When you think of rainbow, the idea of rainbow giving hope through change even has significance of biblical proportions. After the catastrophe of the Great Flood, God used the rainbow as a sign of promise that he would never send such a catastrophe again. In the same way, the City Rainbow Project says the customer experience will never be the same again. Their needs will be accurately identified and addressed, business processes will be improved, and city staff will access the systems in a brighter, new, seamless way. I should have taken this.
Hi, I'm the goals coach from a local AMP advice practice. In my role as a coach, I am to uncover the hopes and dreams of our clients and to ascertain the goals the client wants to reach. But sometimes tragedy is struck. A death in the family, a divorce, health issues, unwanted and unexpected job redundancy. These are the emotional 7% of our message is verbal, that is, what you're saying. 38% of your message is paralinguistic, that is, how you say it, the tone that you use. 55% of your message is kinesic, in other words, your body language or even your facial expression. It's a given you'll have good eye contact and are leaning towards the client, showing interest in what the client has to say. This is something you would do in every goals exploration. But what about if you're suddenly caught in a goals exploration when tears start to build in the client's eyes?
So you've got one goal left, which is to support someone who needs me. What's that one about for you?
Open hands. Always be ready with open hands. It's non-threatening and non-judgmental. It's like you're saying, I'm ready to listen to your goals and concerns.
Yeah, my mum's, she's very ill at the moment.
Mirroring. Copying the body language of the client. For example, the hands in the same position. This will increase trust.
Anyone you like. Take a look.